Hey everybody, it's Mike from Landon Custom Classics. We're doing a little bit of custom work here on the Geo. I just actually fixed the hole the switch panel goes in. I already took the screws out before we get going here. Speed things up a little bit. What I'm doing, my friend Nico got me this awesome switch panel that I wanted for my birthday. And I got it all wired in. I actually have at least probably one switch more than I need. So we got my LED light bar hooked up to the LED light bar one. Got the rear lights with the F off logo on there. Off-road lights. I'm going to get some rock lights to put under it, use on that one. My side lights here, they're the Sasquatch ones. The rear light, the F off light, that's on the roof on the back. I'll go over that later. The zombie light, I don't think we're going to use. The winch power, we're going to hook a winch up, and this is going to turn on like the ignition power or whatever to turn the winch on, activate it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the zombie light out of there, and I have a USB charging port here. It's a 2.1 amp, and when I plug my phone into it, it says it takes like 6 hours to charge. So we're going to fix that. I got this like 4.2 amp one off Amazon. The Amazon driver just dropped it off to me. And so we're going to put this switch in the place of one of these other ones, the zombie light one. So we're going to pull this panel, pop it out, hook our wires up to this. It just has a positive and negative. So we'll make sure we got this the right direction. Has a little cover to cover the holes in there. You can order a lot of different custom switches to put in here. This is a 3 amp, and I believe the PD one, it's a type C, and I think it said 4.2 amp. It just pops right into this panel. It's all from Nilight brand. So we're going to push the little tabs in here and pop this zombie light out of here. Can't get into the one piece. You just push the little tabs down. Okay, there you go. Then we got our red is our main power here. Supposed to be able to push these one way and they come out easier. Easy disconnect or whatever. Our blue, we don't need that one. That's just for the lights and stuff. It said one direction you push on these. I thought it was down. They're supposed to pop right off, but there you go. It's hard to get them at the right angle and stuff with no room. Okay, so we got the blue one off. That's just going to be back there. It's got a cover on it, so it's okay. I'm trying to pop this red one off. Okay, that's the one we need for hot. And then we got 2 grounds hooked to it. Bend that back with your finger. It's supposed to pop off easy. There you go. Okay, so we got our zombie light switch. We'll keep it in the truck with our stuff. Make sure you're right side up. We'll put the black on the negative here. We're going to put the red on the positive here. Okay, make sure we don't have anything else that has power that's uncovered. If you need to, put some electrical tape over stuff, but I got these plastic deals on here. We'll press this properly back into the switch hole. Make sure we got all our lights off there. Now these come on 3 different sections. So each of these hooks to a hot wire, like this one with the lighter plug, which I've been using for my charger because this is the charger out of my truck. You can hook these all up. This one is hot all the time for these two switches and my lighter plug. I had this USB on all the time, but it has LED lights in it, so it'll run your battery down. So I switched it over to an ignition hot, and then my volt gauge and that, it's hooked to an ignition hot with these two switches with it. So there's two switches on each bank, and then you hook one ground up to the whole thing. And I got this, like this is my hot wires for the ignition. This one here's my hot wires for constant, and then I got ground wires here. So we're going to put this back in here now. And we're going to make sure you get all your switches in there right. And we're going to get our screwdriver and put our screws back in. Make sure you get everything in right. I had something catching and it was popping my switches out of the holes a little bit, but I cut that dash out a little more to fit it better. Get our screws started in here. But yeah, like I say, you want to make sure everything fits properly. I may have to take a little bit more metal off the plate behind here so the switches fit better. See, that one's okay. Make sure they're not catching. Make sure everything's popped in properly. I don't like tightening it up and having my switches pop out to where they're uneven. I want everything to look nice and clean. And when I get done with this, you can just pop that cover off and charge your cell phone right there. It'd be pretty handy. Like I say, you can go on their website or on Amazon, order all this Nilight stuff. These two little LEDs I have out here, they're Nilight brand. Like I said, that one's pushing out. I've got that. Gotta put it up more before I push this in. It's a pain to get this all in here right. Just get the bottom kind of set first. Okay, once I get it up in there, then I can tighten things up good. Oops, headbutting my camera. Yeah, here in a minute I'll start it up. We'll do a walk around. I'll walk you through what everything does. Let's say this is, they make all different shapes and sizes of panels. They have ones with brackets. You could just bolt up on top of your dash, under your dash. They have a million different variations. They have ones that are just a big panel with mounts and you push the buttons in and out. Push it and then double click it or whatever to release. But yeah, these were catching on the top here, so I took a bunch of that out with my grinder. But yeah, I want to make sure everything fits right. I was going to switch these two around just so I could have the plug on the end and have all the switches together, but we can do that later or just leave it. It's not a big deal. Doesn't matter to me where my lighter, my charging port is. So just cinch these up here. Everything's staying good and right. Pretty easy way to do things. And if you want to add a new light, literally all you have to do is hook the hot wire to the empty deal on the back of whichever switch you want it on. But yeah, now instead of this that I stole out of my truck, I can pull this down, plug that in. I have a USB-C to hook my phone to. And then here we'll start this up. You can see my power light there. Hold on. Okay, so we got our panel all set up here. That's kind of flashing on my camera, but it says we have 13.6 volts. It'll go up 14.2 when I get a little gas on it. We got our LED light bar. We can kick that on. That's our front lights there. You can tell those are working. Then we got our Sasquatch lights. Got those working. Then we got our rear lights, the F off lights. And come back here. And we got those working. Pretty cool stuff. They'll about blind you at night. We got getting all our customized stuff on here. So we got all our light panel in. Still hear it a little bit there. Got this stereo system I put in. It's a regular stereo CD. Has the built-in GPS. Had to get the little antenna up there. I paid like 20 bucks for it at iPole. We're getting a lot of stuff done on this. And then let's see if anybody wants their channel sticker on here. My friend Heather Lynn, she does commercials for Black Rifle Coffee Company on her YouTube and that. Got Barrow's Garage. Got my sticker. Got my custom light or tire cover that I got off of Amazon. That was $20 to have it done in my channel. And then Camo Steve 34, the Late Night Crew raffle. I got those from the raffle they did on the Late Night Crew. If you don't have them, go check them out. But like I say, the little tracker's coming along. Pretty cool little off-road rig. Getting a bunch of lights on her. But yeah, we'll keep working on her. Keep plugging away, adding little extras on it. Need to do a little touch up. I didn't get the top very good underneath that plastic there. I did it almost in the dark, and I kind of missed a little spot there up at the top. So we'll fix that, and then kind of where I taped and some I think chipped away. Got to do some touch up here, stuff like that. But yeah, we got the new Batman logo on the front here. Pretty cool. Took the Geo logo off, put some Batman on there. So, but yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out the rest of my content coming up later. So thanks for watching.